And we are back, babes. Welcome back to Watagwan. It is a Wednesday. We are live in studio, bringing you music, bringing you conversation, and the best part that all of it is local and altyd lekker, only right here on NBC. Right now, of course, I am not alone in studio. I am joined by the Dancehall King, the only man that can tell you to back it and replace it and park it in the right places. Hi, Don KAMATI. How are you?
See, for reggae dancehall king and calypso for the other them no Mr. Fire can cool. Everything are crispy nice.
Oh, everything are crispy nice. I was waiting for you to do that intro because if you didn't give the intro, I was going to get killed by Namibia. How are you?
I'm blessed, highly blessed and favored
always
for having me on the show. So it's always a pleasure.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to have you. Now, last time we saw you, you were busy cooking it up with Sativa. Yeah. It had just dropped. You were doing press tours and you were getting everyone involved in the movement. How was the reception for Sativa?
Wow, overwhelming. Mm-hmm. You know, my fans have gotten so used to me on collaborations. Mm-hmm. You know, they weren't ready for the solo dance.
Solo dance.
It was well received. And shout out to all the media houses that made this possible. You know, I've been back to back with interviews, Touch FM, and everywhere else, and it wouldn't have been possible without you guys as well. Yeah.
Definitely. The fact that you keep bringing us banger after banger, it gives us no other option but to press play every time. Now, speaking of press play, you've hinted to a little bit of some good news on your social media, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. Hey, with Sativa, you collaborated with so many people. You collaborated with your favorite person. I like to call it the Batman to your Superman, which is Chris Wayne. How do you guys come together and make magic every single time?
You know, when you have meaningful relationships in the industry, you know, you get to a point where you get like Chris got under my skin. You know, as an artist, he understands exactly what shapes Don as an artist,
as a musician.
Go back to back. Like last night, we went to the studio until 4 p.m. You know, and we still had to go to work. You know, so the dedication, you know, it's evident and it's always there. And shout out to Chris, man.
Shout out to Chris. We love to hear it. Now, you have been known as, I've dubbed you the king of collabs, because every song you get on, you make sure you dominate and you turn it into your own sound. You hinted a couple of years ago that you'd like to work with Rashama. Has that finally become a dream that we can tick off the goal box? So is that something we're still working on?
It's still on my bucket list.
It's still on the list?
Uncle is a huge inspiration to me.
Definitely.
I come from an era where, you know, Girl Level, Kalaharians, you know, those were the guys, you know, at the pillar of dancehall, you know, not forgetting the late Pablo as well. So,
of course.
I look at Rashama as an icon, you know, and it's definitely on my bucket list.
It's definitely on your bucket list. I love to hear it. Now, speaking of the bucket list, we are now in the stage of where you've officially dropped that you are releasing an EP titled Mastermind. Now, you are the mastermind of everything. What can we expect from this new body of work?
Yo, bangers back to back.
Of course.
More collaborations. You know, I actually want to work more with emerging artists. I hate the word upcoming artists. You know, more of the guys that are, you know, overlooked.
Definitely.
Because at some point in my career, I was also overlooked, and I like to dare to be different. You know, this new project, it's going to be massive. We've been working overtime with Chris Wayne.
Okay.
And I can't wait to give this body of work, but all in due time.
All in due time. Okay. So now, in comparison to Sativa, what can we expect different from Mastermind? We know that you are known for a catchy tune, for an amazing beat. So what can we expect this time from Mastermind?
You know, my music has always been about
my sister go around me, I'm Molly. You know that, baby, I go give you anything you want. You know that, baby, I go take you anywhere you want to go. If it to be my mistress, another match and Tinder, every hundred nothing back. If it to be my mistress, another match and Tinder. Why you know I'm the way? You wanna show me your way? You Turn around that. Baby, wanna marry your back. Turn around that. Turn around that, they come on Buddha. Turn around that, they come on Buddha. Make up, papa, moe. My sister go around me, I'm Molly. You know that, baby, I go give you anything you want. You know that, baby, I go take you anywhere you want to go. Baby, wanna marry your back. Baby, wanna marry your back. Girl, I just wanna carry your back. Baby, wanna marry your back. Turn around, don't take a Buddha.
One, the dry cleaning. Done. Who is this? Excuse me. First of all, you perform drunk. Now you're pulling up to work. What is this? What are you wearing?
Yo!
Say.
What's going on?
Say. Don. Talk to Don.
Man, I love the job you did right now. The numbers are coming in. Scatter boy.
What?
Be crazy about you.
Say.
The money is what's coming in, baby. The
Say.
numbers are what we're talking about.
He's distracted by some girl.